Just gonna give it a sec, see if anyone jumps on. If not, enjoy watching the replay. So today is the last BOGO. It's a really good one. I really like DigestZen. We use it a lot in my house. I feel like I use it on the kids more so than anyone else. But it is by DigestZen. Get Slim and Sassy for free. So DigestZen is the digestion blend, and if you have used it, you know how powerful it is. By the way, this is the most put together I've been at least all of February, possibly all of January too. But I have a class today at 4 if anyone is around. It's in Drexel Hill at Jimmy Mac's bar. So come out for a drink and learn about oils. It's open to anyone. But anyway, back to the digestion blend. So if you've used it, you know how powerful it is. I feel like a lot of times moms come to classes just looking for ways to help their child go to the bathroom naturally without like a laxative or Miralax or something that can be harmful. And DigestZen helps do that, but it also helps do so much more. It is definitely an oil that knows what your body needs. So the ways that we use DigestZen are around the belly button. So if you go clockwise around the belly button and, you know, rub it around, after you're done applying the oil, kind of just use your hands and continue to go clockwise to help things move. And that will help you or the child, no matter if you're looking at someone or you're looking down. Clockwise is still the same direction. It will help that person go to the bathroom. If you cannot stop going to the bathroom, rub the oil counterclockwise around the belly button. I feel like I've talked about DigestZen so much that I don't know if I did this video already in this page. And if I did, I'm sorry, you're watching the same information twice. But there's so much info with DigestZen. I feel like I'm constantly talking about it. So if you can't stop going to the bathroom, rub counterclockwise. If you feel like you have gas, if you're bloated, if you're nauseous, if you have indigestion, put a drop in the belly button. Just the other night I ate something and I just didn't feel right. My stomach was like hard, and it was right before I was going to bed. I was so uncomfortable. I just grabbed my DigestZen, put it next to my bed. I put 2 drops in my belly button, and within about 20 minutes or so, not that it was completely gone, but it definitely felt better. I felt like, okay, I can definitely go to sleep now. I'm not going to be up and uncomfortable all night long. So I just had to grab it off of my nightstand. I just opened a brand new bottle, so this one's full. It smells. You can smell like the peppermint, and like there's like a black licorice smell to it. Anise, caraway, coriander, fennel, tarragon, all ginger, all things that you would think of if you were going to use like a stomach tea. They help support digestion. They help with acid reflux. Oh, it's really raining right now. So say you have acid reflux or heartburn, you can rub it on your throat, and I like to apply it like right over my breastbone. I've only had heartburn like a couple times in life, and this has really helped. And actually I used it and I was like, this isn't going to work. Like this, what I'm feeling right now is horrible and nothing's getting rid of it. But I was really surprised how well it worked and how quickly it worked. So that's what I kind of meant by if you've used DigestZen, you know how powerful it is. So it has a lot of different uses. It's great for anyone that's nauseous, because if you're nauseous, the last thing you want to do is eat or drink. So you can apply this inside your belly button. You don't have to take it internally. You can take it internally. It's an oil that can be used all 3 ways: aromatically, internally, and topically. Why would you use this aromatically? Say you're in the car and someone is feeling car sick. If you have a diffuser in the car, you can diffuse this. You can also just put a drop in the hand and cup it over their nose. Or sometimes I've taken, and I haven't done this with DigestZen, but I've done it with other oils like Serenity and Lavender for calming effects in the car when kids in the back are crazy and crying. And I put a couple drops in my hand and just held it over the car vent so that the air is blowing through and acting like a diffuser in the car. It's great for morning sickness. It's great for pregnant moms because, you know, there's so many products that you cannot use when you're pregnant that this is a safe one to use. You can dilute it. You can take it internally. You can help with, you know, there's a lot of times you get heartburn when you are pregnant, nauseous, morning sickness, constipated. So it helps with all of that. It comes in a couple different forms. This is the oil. This is what the BOGO is today. So it comes in this. It comes in a roller ball, already pre-diluted, and it comes in the soft gels. It looks just like this, just says DigestZen. It is just this oil. I think it's 2 drops per soft gel, and you can take that, you know, in replace of Tums. They also have a whole line of products. They have a product that is like Tums, like that chalky substance, if you have really bad heartburn or indigestion. I'm just going to read off a couple of ways to use it right here from the Essential Life book. Bloating, gas, heartburn, nausea, indigestion. We've kind of talked about all that. Reflux and colic. My son had colic for, I think I've talked about it before too, for forever. And I wish I had known about this oil when he was first born. But you can apply this right to the bottom of a child's feet. You don't have to apply it on their chest or on their stomach, but even just putting it on their feet will help work. Morning sickness and heartburn, motion sickness and travel, colitis and irritable bowel, diarrhea, constipation, Crohn's disease, chronic fatigue. I'm assuming that chronic fatigue, well, 1 is probably related to your bowels, and 2, the peppermint will help with feeling tired. Food poisoning. Food poisoning is another good one. Kind of like when you're nauseous or if like a GI bug's going around and you don't want to take anything internally, you can't hold anything down. It's nice to be able to apply this topically and have it work. Oh, cough and sinus congestion. So since there is peppermint oil in this and fennel, it helps open up your sinuses and allows you to breathe better. The main ingredients are ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, anise, tarragon, fennel. You can apply this over the bridge of your nose. You can apply it on your sinuses. For me, I drain really well behind the ear. So I like to apply some minty oils behind my ear to help move things around with my sinuses when I am congested. Yeah, so that's basically all I'm going to talk about for DigestZen. And then the metabolic blend. So Slim and Sassy is the metabolic blend. It has grapefruit in it. It has ginger, peppermint, lemon. I think it has a couple other ones. You can use this all 3 ways as well, topically, aromatically, and internally. So aromatically, I have never diffused this, but I mean, it has citrus oils in it. Maybe it smells nice diffused. I would probably pair it with another citrus oil, like another, some orange in it, more grapefruit, or more lemon. I kind of, when I diffuse blends, I always like to look for the ingredients and then pick one of those ingredients to diffuse it with. So don't think that you're going to buy this oil and you're going to put it in your cup a couple times and you're going to like lose a ton of weight. That's not how this works. If anyone tells you that, they're lying to you. I think it's a good complement to trying to lose weight. The ginger helps curb cravings. Not ginger. The grapefruit helps curb cravings. A lot of times when people are on a weight loss program, they are eating grapefruit. It helps support your metabolism. The ginger and the peppermint help support your digestion. And the lemon helps uplift your mood. If you are in a crappy mood, you're probably going to eat crappy food, make poor decisions, and not be happy, and that will hinder your weight loss. So it's an uplifting oil. And yeah, it supports your metabolism. Now, to use this topically, I've never used it topically. I'm sure it works for some people topically. I have a hard time believing that it will get rid of cellulite. I don't care how many times you wrap yourself with saran wrap. I could see it tightening loose skin to a degree. So there are blends in the Essential Life book that go over wraps. Like I'm sure you've seen, like It Works and all that other stuff, that you apply this gel or lotion, whatever it is, and then they wrap you in like cellophane. That's kind of the thought behind this, but an all natural version. I don't think that, I think if you're looking to quickly tighten or maybe lose some water weight, like for a short period of time, that might be good. Like if you're going to a wedding or something, but it's not a long-term solution. You would have to be really consistent with this, keep this in your water and use it to help curb cravings and curb your appetite. That is really what I think this is good for. And for energy, I would also say good for energy. So if you're taking this internally, you can put 1 drop to 2 drops in a glass of water. When I say glass of water, I mean glass, not plastic, not styrofoam. Glass, stainless steel, or ceramic. Those are the only 3 ways you can use oil in a cup. Do not have a plastic straw in it. We all know that essential oils are attracted to petrochemicals like magnets, and then it starts to break down those petrochemicals, and then they end up in your water and then in your body. So you want glass, stainless steel, ceramic. So yeah, 1 to 2 drops, 2 or 3 times a day. You can probably put this under your tongue if you wanted to. If you were like, I know fennel is really good to help with sweet cravings. So at night, if you're someone that wants something chocolatey or something sweet at night before you go to bed, or you're, hanging out after you have kids, they go to bed and you're sitting around the couch, this would be a good one to even just smell would help. But a lot of people put fennel under their tongue to help with that, and fennel's in this. So that's Slim and Sassy. This is the free oil. It does smell nice. It has a lot of benefits, not benefits, a lot of uses, not as many as DigestZen. DigestZen is a great oil. Okay, so the giveaway. I'm going to give away to anyone who bought a BOGO this week, and I didn't do one every single day. I'm just going to do a cumulative one at the end. It's going to be a much bigger giveaway. So if you bought a BOGO every single day, you'll be entered for as many times as you bought a BOGO, including quantity. So if you haven't bought any this week, buy today so you can get entered to win this giveaway. So I'm going to give away an entire rollerball collection of the emotional oils. So Motivate, Forgive, Peace. I have the downstairs. I just didn't want to go down because if I go downstairs, I'll be trapped downstairs. My son will want me to do a million things with them. So I didn't want to show up downstairs. So Motivate, Forgive, Peace, Passion, and Console. So it's 5, and it's $100 if you were to buy it. It'd be $100, and I really, there's 2 that I mainly use, and that's Peace and Console. Hey Sam. It never tells me like who comes in, so I can't say hi, but if you comment, I'll know that you're on. So Console and Peace are the 2 main ones I use out of that. I use both of those on both of my kids to help with sleep. I didn't talk about Peace because I didn't get on and do a live on Monday. But Peace is an oil that I think could go both ways. It's not just for women. It's not just for men. Like it has kind of a florally grounding smell with the vetiver in there. So I use that on him. I will use Console on my son for night terrors when he wakes up. I will use Peace on myself because I think it smells really good. And if Christy jumps on and listens to this, she loves Peace too. She's been using it on herself. It's a really great calming oil. It's great for anxiety. So that's Peace, Console. It's like kind of like a warm hug. My priest was over a couple weeks ago. We were smelling a bunch of oils up here. I have like a case of oils. Let's open them up. A lot of my oils are right here. We were just sitting here smelling a bunch, and I gave him Console, and he's like, it smells like it's alive. Like it's just a really beautiful smell. It is very floral. And then you have Forgive, which is kind of like a grounding, woodsier smell. Passion, which is more minty, and same with Motivate. A lot of people use Passion as their perfume. So Sam, I got you down for one for today. I'm just going to comment underneath the graphics so that I know I can keep track better. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I hope you've enjoyed this BOGO week and any videos I've done. So, bye.